A local storage company has expanded operations at the start of the new year following the acquisition of another company. Storall, which is based at the Pine Commercial in Wildy, has now been able to extend its brand into the south of the island, taking over another storage company at Gibbons Industrial Park in Christchurch. The new facility gives the company thousands more square feet for customers to access their stored items, in addition to the Pine location. It features drive-up storage facilities with 24-hour fully secured access for customers. Managing Director of Storall, Peter Bino, spoke about the move.
Storall bought over Pro Storage, self-storage, at the start of January this year. So since then we've been trying to upgrade the site, and so far we've resurfaced the property, and we've put in a 16-camera CCTV system, and we're now changing the keypads to enhance the security here.
He says the move means customers who currently have items stored at the Pine location can opt to switch to Christchurch if it is more convenient based on where they live. Mr. Bino adds that the use of storage facilities continues to be popular with both residential Barbadians and business owners.
Most of the tenants are householders, probably about 60 to 65%, and the rest are businesses. But yeah, I mean, people use it when they're moving house or they're downsizing. And we do have a lot of people that live abroad as well, so they come here for part of the year and they need extra space to store their items. We've actually asked everybody yesterday who lives in Christchurch and St. Philip if they want to switch. So a few people have indicated that they would prefer to store here instead of Pine Commercial. So we hope this is a more convenient location for the Christchurch and St. Philip clientele.
The Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology is no longer seen as a second chance institution, but one which government will be seeking to help drive the island's economy. Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training, Senator Dr. Ramel Springer, made this assertion at the launch of the SJPI's 50th anniversary celebrations. He says as the premier institute which it provides technical and vocational training on island, the SJPI would be expected to guide government as it conducts its retraining and retooling exercise for retrenched public sector workers. Okay, time now to take a look at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across our region.
In Jamaica, Mayberry Investments Limited was the volume leader, with 1,160,774 units at $9.01 each. They were followed by Radio Jamaica Limited and NCB Financial Group Limited. Over in Trinidad and Tobago, JMMB Group Limited was the volume leader, with 378,000 shares changing hands for a value of $672,840, and they were followed by Scotiabank Trinidad and Tobago Limited and Guardian Holdings Limited. And here in Barbados, Barbados Farms Limited was the volume leader, trading 338 shares at 59 cents each, and they were followed by Goddard Enterprises Limited.
Water, choose water first, water. We all know it impression should be enjoyed by all of us. Talking about water, choose water first, water.
This week on Water Wednesdays, we are getting that much needed update on what has been happening on the south coast. Of course, the Barbados Water Authority has been busy over the past few months making sure that there is no sewage on the roads of Barbados, especially on that prime tourist belt. To give you the update, we have Dr. John Mwanza. He is managing the recovery on the south coast. Dr. Mwanza, the last thing that the Barbados Water Authority was actively doing was making sure that there were more temporary measures so that you could get the fix ready for the south coast. One of those measures was the temporary outfall of Worthing Beach. That started November 24th. What has happened since then?
We were given approval to construct a temporary outfall by the Cabinet on November 22nd. We had a first meeting with the contractors on the 24th. And 3 days later, we actually started the work. The work was divided into two, the land side and the sea side. The land side was contracted to Carr Williams, and it consisted of cutting trench for the installation of an 18-inch ductile iron pipe by BWA personnel. And then the seaside was contracted to Ward Drilling, who had a subcontractor, Marenco, who was responsible for putting the pipe in the sea. Essentially, the temporary outfall consists of two pipes. One is an 8-inch diameter HDPE, which is high-density polyethylene pipe. And the other one is a 12-inch diameter HDPE pipe. We started off with the 8-inch diameter pipe because that was available on site. And work could have started with regard to the installation by the 27th of November. And we completed the installation of the 8-inch diameter pipe on the 18th of December, and were able to commission it on the 19th. So from the 19th of December, all the sewage leaving the plant went through the 8-inch outfall. We started back in January, on January 7th, to install the 12-inch diameter HDPE pipe, and up to yesterday, we had completed 70% of that installation, and we are looking to install the remainder by the end of the week.
How soon can we be confident enough to say that this South Coast sewage problem is fixed?
The gravity main, we are looking to complete that by within 2 weeks of the equipment arriving. So that will be fully fixed. The force main, we still have to do some work on it. And that one may take a little longer, may take a couple of months more. But that is not as critical now because we have the temporary outfall. In addition to the temporary outfall, a decision has been taken that we will put a permanent outfall at the same location at Worthing. And that is supposed to be completed by November next year. So
November 2020?
No. It's actually November. It is now November 2019, yes.
Okay, so a lot of work being done. Of course, you heard Dr. John Wanza, who is managing this fix on the South Coast. A lot of work to be done over the next few months. Of course, they are looking for that permanent fix. And when it happens, we will tell you. We will make the announcement right here on Water Wednesdays. Of course, to view this or a previous episode again, you can visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook page to get additional information, or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube. You can find us there.
It is the liquid of life.